do that.
Okay, thanks for that. Yeah.
I think I will make some statements which probably
Yeah.
make you look the other way.
Yeah.
I think the future is basically the commuter is going to take control of the situation.
Yeah.
Public transport is going to become personal.
Yeah.
We talked about personal transport versus public transport. But I think the public transport is going to become more personal. Individuals, commuters are going to take control of the public transport. And in a discussion like this, somebody needs to talk about the flip side. If nobody talks about the flip side, it is incomplete. So let me talk about the safety and security on the Indian scenario. Mr. Srivastava has mentioned about the 7.2% contribution to the GDP by the auto industry. Good, fantastic. If we also look at the flip side about the accidents and the deaths,
Yeah.
the figures are very disturbing. Last year in 2016, 500,000 accidents took place in the country, in which about 150,000 people died.
Yeah.
And almost 490,000 people got injured, apart from these 150,000 people who died. The loss to the GDP is estimated at 3%.
Yeah.
So I am requesting you to take a look at these two figures. 7.2% is the contribution by the industry. 3% is the loss because of the accident. So these two figures are very, very prominent and important to me. So we need to do a lot to reduce the number of deaths and accidents in the country. More so because 50% of these deaths are in the age group of 15 years to 35 years. These are the bread earners. We talked about the demographic dividends.
Yeah.
So if we are losing 75,000 of these youngsters who are the bread earners and the future employers in the country, you can understand what is going to happen to our demographic dividend to that extent. So there is a huge, big challenge on this side. How technology and smart mobility will take care of these things. For example, just to put your perspective, I'm sorry, I'm taking a minute more. If you look at the three big contributor or causative factors, what we say about the accidents,
Yeah.
the three big ones are the overspeeding, the second is the drunken driving, and the third is the overweight.
Okay.
Overweight.
Yeah.
Now, all the three are actually having the evidence-based prosecution.
Yeah.
If you look at the overspeeding, you have the laser speed guns. And if you look at the drunken driving, you have the breath analyzers. If you look at the overweight, you have the weigh bridges. Now, if you look at the available infrastructure with the regulators or the enforcers in the country, honestly, they're not even 1% of the requirement of the laser speed guns in the country. The breath analyzers probably are 10 to 15%. And weigh bridges are not even 5%. And if you go to any state and look at the brake inspectors or the motor vehicle inspectors you talk about, what is the strength? The strength is very, very less. And the law says it's only the brake inspector who can implement that overweight and nobody else can do it. So there are so many things that we need to do. From the infrastructure point of view, on the enforcement side, we need to pump in huge number of laser speed guns. Today, the cost of the laser speed gun is about 10 lakhs, which is very, very high. That is the reason why many police departments are not able to purchase that. So it is an opportunity for the industry. Laser speed guns and breath analyzers, the need of the hour. So industry can catch up with
Yes.
that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Krishna Prasad. Dheeraj?
May I?
Yes.